In this video, I'm going to show you how you can run simple profile funnel ads to get new clients for your high ticket coaching business. Now, this is the same strategy that I see so many coaches use on Instagram day in, day out. For instance, Laura Thickner, Hey Harut, Miles in Business, all of them showed up on my feed in the last 1 hour. Now, this is the same strategy that I'm using for myself as well. I have about 500 followers on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, by the way. I have about 500 followers on Instagram, and this is the same strategy that I use to book about 10 to 20 calls in my calendar every single month, just on the back of this strategy. And this is the same strategy that Dr. Rachel, who's a gut health coach, used to go from 15K per month to 6K per month in less than 3 months. So this is a very tried and tested strategy that almost every other coach that I know is using nowadays. Right now, you're doing everything that you can think of, right? You're posting every day, life like your life depends on it, and it actually does if you're just relying on organic. You're cold DMing strangers and you're taking calls with people who aren't fit for your offer. Now, profile funnel ads can flip this for you because it allows you to have a consistent flow of leads without you grinding on organic. It allows you to have conversation with warm leads, so who are actively looking to solve a problem. And then you get to qualify and nurture leads before you speak to them so that you don't have to dread taking sales call. Now, it allows you to buy attention for like $5, $10, whatever your ad budget is, then nurture those leads with content, qualify them in the DMs so that all you have to do is take sales call at the end of the day. In this video, I'm gonna show you how you can run very simple Instagram profile ads that trigger DMs with your dream clients, how you can use my PAID, paid DM appointment setting framework to get quality leads booked in your calendar, and what the post book interaction needs to look like in order for all of this to work. I'm going to show you everything from the front end, the back end, and everything in between for you to be able to implement this in your business today. Now, there are three main parts that you need to build out. You've got top of the funnel is where you drive cold traffic into your ecosystem using ads. Then you've got your middle of the funnel where you nurture this audience with long and short form content. Then you convert these leads into paying customer using cold friendly offers, systems, and a team and deliver great results, which then become your case studies that you can then reuse for your retargeting ads, something that we'll also talk about in this video. Now, there are six main steps that you can use to build this out for yourself. Step number one is your lead magnet, anything that provides value upfront. It could be a PDF, short course, mini training, anything that provides immense amount of value upfront. Now, it's super important that it solves a simple, very specific problem that your dream client is stuck on right now. Shout out to Alex Amozi, by the way. Something that they can consume in under 10 minutes. That this gives them that dopamine hit that wants them coming back for more. So it needs to be simple but provide a lot of value upfront. The second part or the second step is the ad creative. Now the market is really shifting when it comes to ad creatives. The simpler it is, the further it will scale, which means that if your ad looks like a native piece of content on the platform, it's more likely to perform better. I'll give you an example of an ad that's crushing it right now. It calls out who the target audience is and it tells you about what value it can provide for you, and it has a very simple CTA. You can message or DM, comment, it could be either one, the word script, and you'll get a copy of the lead magnet. Now, this particular ad is crushing it. Now, the third step is to set up your ad campaign. Now, the first thing you do is you come into your ads manager and press this create button, come to engagement, manual engagement campaign. Now, your campaign has three main layers. It's got the campaign level, then you've got the ad set level, and then you've got the ad level. Your campaign level is where you define what the end goal of your campaign is, whether it is to drive more traffic, get more engagement, or get more sales for your business. It could be any of those. In our case, it's going to be engagement. Then you've got to decide what that budget is going to be for your campaign in terms of whether this is going to be a campaign level budget or ad set level budget. I'm going to pick ad set level budget because it gives you more control over where your spend is on your campaign. Then we give this campaign a name. So for the campaign name, it could be anything that tells you what that campaign, the end goal of that campaign is. In this case, let's call it DM engagement, right? I already have that campaign name, so I'm gonna pick DM engagement 1. Now you press next. Now this is your ad set level. Now your ad set is where you define what traffic or what the target audience is. So in our case, it could be anything like, and I'm just gonna make this up right now, UK, US, and then I want to pick someone who is between, you really need to define what your target audience is over here. So I'm going to pick anyone who is between 25 to 45 and is a male, right? Let's pick that. Now this is just the name. We're going to do the configuration in a minute. Then the conversion location is message destination. It could be that you want to send people to comment on your ad, in which case it could be on your ad. But in our case, we're just going to build it out for a DM conversation. So message destination. Then you want to pick manual destination and unclick messenger because that's not where we want to send people. Then you can decide what your daily ad set budget is. It could be anywhere between $10 to $20 if you are below 10K. But if you are above 10K per month, then it should at least be $50 per day, because you want to have enough data to be able to make the right decisions with your campaign. Then you come down here, and then the first thing you should do is always switch to original campaign. I'll explain why you need to do that. So when we start editing the audience, you have the ability to decide what location you want to pick. So it could be United States, then it could be United States and UK. Then we said that we would pick the age 18. Now we want to pick age between 25 to 45, but Meta is not going to let us do that unless we come down here and switch to original audience option. This gives you a lot more control over who your ad is going to get shown to. So back down here again, now I can choose my age is between 25, I said, and 45, 45, right? And gender, I want to show my ad just to men. Then here is where you can decide what your targeting can be. Now you can pick absolutely anything. For instance, I don't know, if you're a coach that does golf, help men with golf, play golf, then this is where you could choose like golf club, golf sports, golf ball, any of these interests works. You don't want to pick job titles or behaviors, any of that. You want to pick interest only. So let's make this easier. I'm just going to pick one interest. You can pick multiple interests if you wanted to. Then you come down here, manual placements. This is where you decide how your ad is going to get shown. So we don't want to pick Facebook, Instagram feed, Instagram, that's fine. Instagram Explore is excluded. Then we've got stories, which is good. Then research is off. Press next. Now we're at our ad level. This is where we define what that ad creative is going to look like. So I'm going to pick CC, which stands for Comma Club. And then I'm going to pick DM script, because that tells me what my ad creative is, right? Then I'm going to pick single image, turn off advisor ads, then set up creative, image ad, pick my ad creative. Then I'll fill all of this out in a minute. Then come down to primary text. There you go. Come down to primary text, and then I can decide whatever I want as to be shown at the top of my ad. So in this case, I'm going to pick this, right? Then call to action is send message, Instagram message, this is how it's going to show. Then we come down here, and this is where you decide what happens once someone clicks on send message, and you can make this as creative as you want. The main principle that you should follow is that you should make it super easy for someone to start a conversation with you, right? So you could just have the word script, which makes it super easy for them to come in and just press this button script, and then they would get an automated message from you saying that here's the script, right? Anything like along those lines could work. Ideally, a pro tip here is that you should leave the message. You should write the message in a way that sounds very friendly. Obviously, everybody knows this is an automated message, but you want to leave the conversation somewhat open-ended, where you could say anything like, hey, I'm going to be back at my desk in a couple of minutes. Chat then. Looking forward to hearing from you on what you thought about the sales script. Anything that allows your DM setters later on to continue a conversation on top of. Then we say publish. Obviously, I'm not going to publish this campaign, but if it were you, you guys would go ahead and publish this campaign. Now, your cost per book call should be around $80 to $100. And if you're running a VSL funnel, for instance, it would cost you about $200, $250 to get a qualified lead on a booked call. Now, step number 5 is for you to optimize your profile. All these leads that are coming into your ecosystem, you want to nurture these leads with your content. And your Instagram profile acts like your landing page, where you're educating prospects about your offer, who you are, and social proof for what you do. Now, you need a very well curated profile, and ideally, you should have three kind of contents that I'll talk about. Now, first, you should have a high quality image as a profile picture. For instance, if you're a weight loss coach, then your profile picture should indicate that you're in that niche. Your bio should explain exactly who you are and who you serve. For instance, you can use this framework. I help whatever your target audience is achieve whatever the desired outcomes are in this time frame using my unique mechanism. For instance, my bio is I help coaches 2x their revenue in 90 days using my AI freedom scaling method. Now, what this does, it allows people to understand who you are and what your offer is. This allows you to attract the right kind of people and weed out the unqualified people who are not qualified for your offer. You should ideally have three pinned posts and three types of content. You should have educational content, talking head content, talking about the work that you've done, educating the audience. Then you need to have client success stories and social proof. And then personal stories that makes you relatable. Now, step 6 is appointment setting. This is where your DM setter will reach out to every single lead that has followed you or engaged with your content and start a very natural conversation. Now, you have two ways of doing this. Either you can hire a commission only DM setter or a VA, which is what they take a small percentage of all the sales that come from the appointments that they set, or you can do it yourself if you have a small budget. Now, all these leads that are you're having conversation with are people who already know who you are because they've engaged with your content, they've followed you or interacted with your ad, and have shown that they have high intent because they have downloaded your lead magnet, which means that they're in the problem solving mode. Now, these are your dream clients. Now, personally, with less than 500 followers on Instagram, I can easily book between 10 to 20 calls every single month using just this strategy. And I'm going to share the exact DM settings framework that I have shared with my DM setters. Now, this is called PAID, PAID framework, which is for P for personalized, which means that you want to start with a personalized opening, right? Love that you grabbed the guide, whatever the first name is, right? What caught your interest with whatever the lead magnet is? Just peek at your profile. Looks like that you help with whatever the niche is. Are you more stuck on pain A or pain B? Now, the theme behind this is that you want to understand if they qualify for your offer or not, right? And you want to sound like you're messaging a friend because that's what helps get their guard down. You should sound like totally get it. Out of curiosity, are you struggling with this right now? Sorry, saw your post about this topic. How long have you been working on this goal? All the theme behind this is that you want to extract information about their pain points and see if they qualify in terms of price point for your offer. Then comes acknowledge, which is acknowledge the pain and urgency. You want to mirror them by showing them that you understand their emotions and struggles. Yeah, I hear that a lot. Most clients that I talk to are amazing at client delivery but hate chasing leads. Don't blame them, right? You want to start casual and you want to dig into their pains while creating a sense of urgency of why they should act now, right? You could ask things like, what makes you want to do this right now? How long have you been solving this problem? This allows you to dig into their pain and create a sense of urgency of why do they need to take action now. Then you've got intrigue. I hint at the solution without telling or pitching them exactly what the offer is. Hey, I see this a lot with sale coaches. Jamie came to us in a similar situation 3 months ago, and now he's achieved whatever the desired outcome is. Based on what you said, I think that our unique mechanism would really help. Want me to send a quick 2 minute breakdown to see if this is relevant? Right? You are trying to get them interested in what you have to offer, and you don't want to sound like you're pitching a call at this point. You want to sound like as if you're genuinely interested in helping them solve a problem. And then comes D, which is direct soft call to action, right? Curious, want me to break down how this could apply to you? Sounds good. I'd be happy, more than happy to shoot over a link to schedule a call. See how all of this conversation, we want to make it sound like as if you're offering them help by investigating what their problem is and if we can help them specifically. Then one of the most important components of all of this is the post booking script. This is where a lot of people actually lose a lot of the calls that they book. One of the most underrated appointment setting is to continue the conversation after someone's booked a call with you. You want to continue this conversation by saying things like, hey, excited to speak to you tomorrow. Are we on? Right? Or, by the way, did you get a chance to watch that video that I sent across before the call? And if they say no, then you can ask them, hey, can you please make sure that you see this video before you get on the call? All of this is nurturing them before they get on a call with us. And from that point onwards, either if you have closers or if you're doing it yourself, it's completely up to you. You can take the sales call and convert these people into paying customers. Now, this is one of the easiest funnels that you can start off with. It's super easy to put together and it gets you a lot of leads into your ecosystem. Now, if you have enjoyed watching this, then make sure that you hit that subscribe button and also leave a comment down below of what I should talk about next. And see you guys in the next video.